Hello friends, how are you? I hope you all are well. So our today topic is from Indian English writing, and that is Khushwant Singh, and we are going to discuss all important relevant points related to our exam that can be asked. His full name is Khushwant Singh and his date of birth is February 2, 1915 and death March 20, 2014 in New Delhi in India, and where he got his education from Government College in Lahore and King College in London, and another place in London that he studied law at Inner Temple. And his profession is as an author, journalist, lawyer and historian. Lawyer and historian. Next is his career highlights. He practiced law at the Lahore High Court before shifting to writing, and then his diplomatic career, and as an editor he also worked. We can remember 3 points, that is including the Illustrated Weekly of India, Hindustan Time and the National Herald, where he worked, and his literary contributions. His major theme, Partition of India and its aftermath, Indian history, culture and contemporary society, satire, wit and humor. Next we will discuss his famous work, that is first is the Train to Pakistan. That work focus on communal violence during the partition of India, which is known for its humanistic portrayal of the tragedy. And next is I Shall Not Hear the Nightingale, which is set during the Quit India movement, and that is dealing with loyalty and rebellion. Next is Delhi, a novel that explored Delhi history through the eyes of unique narrator. And then next one is The Company of Women, that explored the theme of love, lust and human relationship. And the next is The History of Sikhs, that is published in 2 volumes, and the historical account of explaining the historical account of the Sikh community. And his short story collection is The Portrait of the Lady and The Mark of the Vishnu. Next, his columns and articles, that is known for his bold and opinionated column published in a newspaper like Hindustan Times. And award and honors that achieved by him. पद्म भूषण से पहले इन्हें एक और ग्रांट भी मिला था, that is called Rockefeller Grant in 1966, and after that he was elected a member of Rajya Sabha from 1980 to 1986. Then he got to Padma Bhushan, which he returned in protest against the Operation Blue Star. Then in 2007 he got the Padma Vibhushan award. Indian government awarded him this award, that is the highest second civilian award. After that Sahitya Academy Fellowship, I think he got this fellowship in 2010. And one more achievement that is given by Akhilesh Yadav, the Chief Minister of the Uttar Pradesh, All India Minorities Forum Annual Fellowship Award, that he got in 2012. Important incident of his life. Partition of India, controversies and outspokens, Operation Blue Star, and critics of politics. पार्टीशन ऑफ इंडिया में ये जो पार्टीशन की बात करते हैं, जिसमें ट्रेन टू पाकिस्तान इनका बहुत ही फेमस वर्क है. कंट्रोवर्सी एंड आउटस्पोकन, नॉन फॉर हिज सेकुलर व्यूज, क्रिटिसिज्म ऑफ रिलीजियस ऑर्थोडॉक्स एंड कैंडिड ऑब्जर्वेशन ऑन एन इंडियन सोसाइटी. ऑपरेशन ब्लू स्टार के अंदर ही रिटर्न्ड द पद्म भूषण इन प्रोटेस्ट. एंड देन क्रिटिक ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स में ही क्रिटिसाइज इंदिरा गांधी का जो एमरजेंसी रूल था, जो 1975 से 77 के बीच लागू हुआ था, उसे ये क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं. वैसे ये क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करते हैं कांग्रेस को. ही हैज़ बीन एक्यूज ऑफ फेवरिंग कांग्रेस पार्टी ड्यूरिंग इंदिरा गांधी पीरियड, but his faith has been shaken by anti-Sikh after Indira Gandhi's murder in 1984. So let's see what subjective question can be made from this topic. We see he always talk about the secularism, which is a very dominant theme in his writing. And you can also see he also emphasize harmony among diverse religions in India, and also depicted the futility of religious hatred. So Khushwant Singh was a staunch advocate of secularism, which is a recurring themes in his writing and its key aspects. Promotion of religious tolerance, critic of communalism. क्रिटिक ऑफ कम्युनलिज्म में कि उन्होंने ये दिखाया है कि एक उनका नावल है ट्रेन टू पाकिस्तान। ट्रेन टू पाकिस्तान में उन्होंने पोर्ट्रे किया है कि कैसे जो कम्युनल वायलेंस है पार्टीशन के ड्यूरिंग कैसे इतनी सारी लाखों लाइफ को डिसरप्ट कर देता है। ऐसा उन्होंने जो हुक्म चंद हैं ट्रेन टू पाकिस्तान में बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट कैरेक्टर हैं, उनके थ्रू डिस्प्ले किया है मॉरल डिलेमा को। नेक्स्ट इज़ फोकस ऑन ह्यूमैनिटी ओवर रिलीजन। फोकस ऑन ह्यूमैनिटी ओवर रिलीजन्स मीन कि वो हमेशा स्ट्रेस करते थे इन बातों पे कि जैसे जो एक इंडिविजुअल ह्यूमैनिटी है कि वो कैसे ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है रिलीजियस और जो कल्चरल एफिलिएशन है उनसे। So he was, we can see that he was a very deeply secular in his outlook and criticizing both Hindu and Sikh fundamentalism in anti-Sikh riots of 1984. These are his some work which highlight secularism. First is The Train to Pakistan, which is published in 1956 year, and next is Not a Nice Man to Know, and the last one, Truth, Love and Little Malice. Next on satire and humor. So partition literature is a very important concept that is frequently referenced, और जो भी इनके हिस्टोरिकल पर्सपेक्टिव हैं उसके अंदर हम मेनली जो हिस्ट्री है सिखिज़म की that can be included. And he also emphasized on satire and humor with secularism, which we previously discussed. Satire and humor were hallmark traits of his writing, which is used to critique society, politics, and human behavior. So we talk about satire and humor. These all were hallmark traits of his writing, which is used to critique society, politics, and human behavior. He always used humor to expose societal hypocrisy and religious practices, just like bureaucracy and social norms. And his autobiography, Truth, Love, and Little Malice, show his ability to laugh at himself. So we can see in The Company of the Women, he addresses such kind of topic just like human desire, relationship. He often poked fun at institutions just like marriage, religion, and politics. We can say that his humor made his writing style and his work accessible to a wide audience, which helping him to convey his serious messages also. These are some work which highlight his satire and humor. Not a Nice Man to Know, which published in 1993, Women and Men in My Life, The Good, the Bad and the Ridiculous. Next is about partition. Partition literature is also frequently asked in many exams. The partition of India in 1947 was one of the most traumatic events in South Asian history. And Khushwant Singh captured all these brutality because he himself gained personal experience of it, because he was born in which place that is now in Pakistan, and previously that was in India, and this partition deeply influenced his writing. So he gave the example of Train to Pakistan. In Train to Pakistan, he portrayed the all horror of communal violence and the loss of innocence. And he critiques the role of political reader also in mishandling the partition, because these critic role of political reader in mishandling the partitions that lead to the immense suffering. Empathy for victim. His story often focuses on the human aspect of the tragedy, emphasizing the emotional and psychological scars left. And these are some work which highlight his partitions work. Train to Pakistan and I Shall Not Hear the Nightingale, Delhi, a novel, which is published in 1989. Number 4, History of Sikh. Khushwant Singh had a very deep connection to Sikhism that is evident from all his work, particularly from his historical writing. His 2 volume A History of the Sikh, जो इनका वर्क है हिस्ट्री ऑफ द सिख, वो 2 वॉल्यूम के अंदर आया था. So his work 2 volume A History of Sikh, that tracing Sikh history from Guru Nanak time to modern time, and these 2 volumes highlight the socio-political and cultural aspects of Sikhism. Khushwant Singh approached Sikh history with an academic lens and avoiding glorifications or bias. He addressed controversial topics just like rise of militancy in Punjab and the erosion of traditional values. His biographical work, Ranjit Singh Maharaja of the Punjab, which is published in 1977, that is a detailed account of the founder of the whole Sikh empire. So these are some work which highlight the Sikh history, A History of the Sikh, Ranjit Singh Maharaja of the Punjab, and the Sikh. तो ये कुछ थीम्स हैं उनके वर्क की जो अभी हमने डिस्कस किए. So I think